Deep in the wilds of the north, under the shroud of mist and shadow, something stirs. Rumours spread of 3 monstrous trolls, brutal, cunning, and bold enough to leave their caves. Driven by hunger and malice, they now threaten a vital crossing, a place the Free Peoples cannot afford to lose. But the north is not unguarded. From the trees emerge the rangers of the Dunedain, silent watchers, heirs of forgotten kings. Led by Arathorn and Halbarad, they will not let this ground fall without a fight. Boulders will shatter, arrows will fly, and in the heart of the wild, the line will be held.
Hey guys, I'm James, and today I'm bringing a debut performance on the channel for the 3 Trolls.
I'm Jake, and today I get to play one of my favourite armies in all of Middle-earth, the Dunedain Rangers. This is a really interesting matchup, Rangers against the 3 Trolls. It's an army of 3 powerful heroes against an entire army of minor heroes.
Of course, today my army is consisting of just the 3 Trolls, Bill, Tom, and Bert. It's going to be really interesting. I mean, I'm quite glad I'm not coming up against a horde. I feel like the Dunedain might be an okay one because I do have high defense. They're still squishy to me, but they're not outnumbering me by too much. I do think I got a pretty good chance today.
There's not a great deal of variety in my list. I just have Arathorn as my general and Halbarad leading another warband, and they're just packed out with a bunch of rangers of the north. Every single ranger in Halbarad's warband is equipped with armour, so they're a bit harder to kill than the other guys. But compared to these strength 6 or 7 trolls, they're still going to be quite squishy.
One of the awesome things with the Trolls Horde is I do get those special abilities, and I'm going to be taking 3 of them today in this 550 point battle. I'm going to be taking full Bellies, which means each of their Might, Will and Fate are up to 3 for all of the trolls. I'm picking nothing like a warm fire, so my campfire's effects are increased from 6 inches to 18, and as well it now counts as a banner in the purpose of victory points, which is huge. And along with that, I'm also going to be taking Troll Cunning, which means that my models can never be trapped. And it's not just this, they can also now reroll any fail to wound rolls when making strikes against trapped models. Now, of course, that last bit isn't likely to come into too much effect, but the fact I can no longer be trapped could be absolutely massive for me, especially when we got to hold that center objective.
The objective today is hold ground, one that we've not done a lot of, but it is a maelstrom battle, which I feel does give me maybe a bit of an advantage, especially because one of my army bonuses is to do with that. I get +1 to my roll on when I enter the battlefield.
Tactically for me today, this is a bit of a new one. I've only played against the 3 Trolls for the first time recently, so playing them myself, it's going to be a bit of a learning curve. Although I think basically I want to keep them all together, hold it as much as I can. I've got dominant 5, 3, and 3, so long as he can't get too many close, I feel like I can definitely wipe some out. I'm not too worried about the archery either, even though he does have a lot of might on the table. I think I can just outlast him, start hurling some bodies around, and take the victory today.
Because the goal is essentially to flood the middle of the table with as much of my army as possible, James only has 3 models. However, they are dominant 5, 3, and 3. So I think my tactic is going to be put as much as possible into his general, remove that dominant 5, and then just hope that by the end of the game, I have more models around the center than he does. It's as simple as that.
This should definitely be a fun battle. I feel like the 3 Trolls work quite well at this points level. Any higher, they may struggle a bit more, but 550 seems such a sweet spot for them. I really think this is going to be a good one.
Okay, turn 1.
Yep.
Haven't actually deployed yet. These aren't actually here.
No.
These. Yeah, it's a maelstrom battle, hold ground.
Yes.
So we do have to find out where we are coming in.
We do indeed. However, he has a campfire. So yes, this needs to go somewhere, go anywhere I want. And I have paid for the ability, which we did say in the intro, but it's an 18-inch one now.
Okay.
So I can put it anywhere I want. So I'm going to plop it right in this corner.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Because as much as I'd like to put it the other side of the wall, I think it needs to be line of sight. So yes, it's going to burn away, then it kind of cuts off 2 sides of you actually being able to touch it.
I'm also going to point out now, rare occasion where James has painted something.
Hey, I did a thing.
Hey. All right, so rolling into where we arrive.
Yes.
I guess we do priority first.
I guess so, yes.
Priority.
Forgot about that part.
That's a great. Oh, it was a 6 as well.
It's a 3. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
I guess. Why not? So yeah, I guess go again and see if and where I appear.
Yep.
I, of course, only have one warband. They were all together, so lucky me. 6!
Oh,
that means I can pick anywhere. Ooh.
That's a bad start.
Ooh. In my head, I was actually about to go, which side's closest? It's right in the middle. It makes no difference. I'm just going to go my side because that just makes life so much easier, even though there's a wall right in the way.
So because you're so... the 3 trolls are amazing. I thought my best strategy was if hopefully I could kind of arrive first, get a turn or 2 to move up, so then I didn't have to sacrifice my -1 to shooting and get some shots off, but that plan is already out the window.
Yes. They've appeared nicely here, within 3, I guess, just tuck them in slightly. They're going to appear and obviously just move on up. He'll go that way. Happy days. I'm very happy with that start.
I think, yeah.
Come on, trolls. See, I'm pretty sure this was said in the intro. Say it again. First ever attempt with trolls. I got beaten up quite badly by them, even though I technically won on points. So
you scored max against them.
I did, but Boromir was the squishiest of squished after that game. So yeah, I'm excited to see how I can squish Arathorn.
Quite literally minced. Okay, Arathorn's warband first. I will point out that one of my army bonuses is I get +1 or -1 to this. So I should be able to prevent you from choosing, at least.
Yeah, fair.
Arathorn is a 2.
So -1 to that.
-1 means it doesn't come, so I don't want to do that. +1, okay. Right, so currently it's north or south, so here or here.
Yes.
I'm going to go, I'll go that. So I'm not going to bother +1 or -1 him.
Okay.
So you get to pick though.
I get to choose. See, part of me now, I'm going to go through my thought process now.
Okay.
If I make them appear here,
6 inches from the corner.
6 inches from the corner, you can still be around here.
Yeah.
I could come right into you here and try and get rid of a lot of you before we even begin.
You could indeed.
And that is kind of tempting.
Oh, no, you don't.
My choice is going to be almost, maybe slightly camera friendly. I want to bring you up here on the north side.
Okay. Yeah.
Just off. I'm happy for you to have, a bit, but just somewhere around here.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
It's going to be.
I want to draw you in. I want to tempt you into approaching.
A lot of terrain in the way of
It's fine.
the camera. Okay, just going to move all of these. They're full movement. That tree is annoying. Just so I can get into range as quick as possible and fire off some shots. Even if I moved half this turn, I don't think they'd have any sort of line of sight, so it makes no difference. For Halbarad's warband.
Yep.
That one's a 6. Okay, so they can actually choose.
There's a nice gap right here.
Ah, yes.
Shots in the back.
They're going to go over here.
Okay.
I think that's probably the best opportunity to get some shots off. Okay, these are all going to move full as well, because again, James has moved well and is staying behind cover, out of line of sight. So
It's a big yellow trees.
okay, so that's movement. That was confusing, but every warband is on the board first turn.
It is, which is, I guess, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd like it if one of yours didn't turn up, but yeah, it is.
No shooting though, so we're straight on to turn 2.
Hey! I'm gonna let you have it.
You are?
I am indeed. I want to know where you go before I decide to move.
Where do I want to go though? That is the question. I think I am going to have to move half, unfortunately. I'd almost rather not move at all and hope that you move into line of sight, but I do think I will have to just move these guys half. Arathorn's warband is going to do the same. We are going to start approaching the central objective, but only move in half so that on the off chance that I do get line of sight at some point, I can take some shots. All right, and that's me done.
Now this is really tough because I've got so much to move. So they can go 6. So I basically want him to be behind some walls, I think, which basically just brings him up slightly around the side of the tree. Ready to make a move in there. These two is more complicated because I don't want to be in line of sight, but I feel like I'm going to have to be for the next turns to get in. So it basically just means I've got to move them up a little bit and hope for the best.
You done?
I am done.
Okay, I actually get some shots this time then.
You do indeed.
Okay, so one guy back here can see Bert. Bert?
That one is Bert, yes.
Out.
Bert is the apron.
Okay, apron Bert. Hitting on 4s. That's wonderful.
Lovely.
Okay, how many shots do I have over here then? I can see everyone?
I'd say everyone.
Lovely, that's what we like to hear. So 1,
see
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus Halbarad.
Okay. All going into poor old Bert.
Yes, now quick question.
Yes.
How would you like me to roll these because they all have individual might?
I guess you're going to have to do them one by one.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, furthest away from me and moving towards me. First guy, misses. Second guy, hits. Needs a 6 followed by a 4.
For this one, yes. Defense 7.
He gets the 6.
Does he follow by a 4?
Oh!
He does not. He does not.
Let's do Halbarad now. Hits. Nothing. Guy hits. Next one hits. Last one. Nothing. Okay, shooting was an absolute waste of time. I shot with one guy from Arathorn's warband, he missed, and a bunch of guys, well, everyone from Halbarad's warband could see, and no one did any damage.
They did not.
That was rough.
Bert just caught them in the apron and was like,
Yeah. Okay.
my arrows.
If you want to grab some miniatures to add some extra spice to your armies like we do, then check out Forgemaster Miniatures. It's no secret that building armies can be pretty expensive, but that's only really if you're using official models. Not only does using proxies give your armies more variety and makes them unique, but it also makes them extremely affordable. Forgemaster genuinely print the nicest quality minis I have ever used. They are a joy to paint and to play with. You can also make them even cheaper with a massive 15% off with the code TTA15. Link is in the description. Thanks as always to Forgemaster Miniatures.
Six. Hey! You can go first this time.
Happy days. There's not much to my movement again, except this time, Bert is not happy that you were shooting at him, so he's going to make his movement towards you. Then the other two, they're just going to move their way in and, yeah, start holding some ground, I guess.
I'm so unconfident with this battle. I just don't know how I'm going to do anything. You paid for the benefit of can't be trapped.
Yep.
So that's the numbers game out the window. Shooting is clearly useless. Yeah, this is tough. Okay, my moving then. Let's just move that for a second. Arathorn's warband are again just going to move half. This warband then, they're just going to stay. I should probably move back, to be honest. You are in range, but you know what? I'm going to get into combat with you at some point, so why not make it next turn? Shooting is useless in this game, so I just may as well just get to it. So yeah, I'm going to stand there, give myself the best chance of doing some damage on this last turn of shooting.
I think that could be smart.
The 7 rangers first then, they didn't move, all hitting on 3s. I'm going to roll them all together because nobody has used might yet. Such a bad roll. Good job I didn't move.
Okay.
Made 6s followed by 4s. Wow.
Nothing.
Halbarad. Wow.
They're really living up to the Dunedain title, aren't they?
I don't get how Dunedain rangers don't have strength 3 bows.
Yeah, you feel like they have some elven friends they would borrow a bow or two from.
Yeah. Right, is this Bill? No.
No,
Tom?
that's Tom.
Tom. Tom is taking a wound. Arathorn is right there. I've got 9 shots here, plus Arathorn. Hitting on 4s for these guys because they moved. And the 1 additional. Only 6s for this, I think.
Yeah, Tom's only, well, he's defense 6. Yes, it's not 6s followed by 4.
No, so 6s for this. Nothing.
Still nothing, and not even for might either.
Arathorn hits. Arathorn does a wound.
He does indeed. But I do have 3 fate with all of them, so Tom's first fate, he's good. 1 fate down.
Well, Arathorn is showing the rangers how it's done. That was 16 shots, none of which hit. It's me.
It is you.
I'll take it.
I am 100% calling a heroic move here. I want to charge you. I don't want you getting out of range. So yeah, calling a heroic move with Bert.
I will call one with Halbarad as well then.
Fair enough.
I have priority. 4, 5, 6, it's me. It's you.
Yes! Come on, Bert.
Oh, that's bad.
Bert be Bertin. Only one thing to do and charge right into Halbarad. And the guy next to him because of the size of the base. and wait for you to retaliate.
Okay, you're gonna have to do some courage tests to count the charge. Have you charged 3 or 2?
2. So Halbarad and the one with the spear above his head next to him.
Okay, blonde guy. He's in. It is 6 pluses, so that's just about. This guy is in. This spear over here. Nope. This end guy. Yep. This guy at the back.
Yep.
And the final guy there. No.
No.
So we got 2 cowards and 3 or 4 brave boys. Don't like my chances, but we'll get to that in a minute. These guys are not going to move.
Not going to move at all?
No.
Okay.
They're going to have to try and do some more damage to Tom.
Fair enough.
Shoot him?
No. Rest of my movement.
Kind of forgot about that, I'm not going to lie.
My movement with these guys is going to be very simple. Basically just bring up Bill up to the edge. He's going to make a dart for them afterwards, but Tom's going to stay still to just throw a stone. He's feeling warm from the campfire and he's going to throw a big boulder at your guys.
That's if he survives my shooting.
Shoot away.
Okay, same as last time then, I got my 9 shots all at Tom. Hitting on 3s. 3 misses and my 1 more. Hey, let's go. No 6s in this roll last time, but Arathorn has spurred them on. We got 1.
Got 1.
I'm just going to do Arathorn as well. Hits again. Oh, he doesn't wound this time.
Okay, so that's another fate for Tom.
Yay!
Fails and 1 more fate. He's okay. But that is all his fate now gone. Poor old Tom.
That's something. Something positive has come out of shooting. Okay, my dude that failed the courage test here has a nice shot on Bill.
Yes.
He hits. He's got a 6. Oh my god, can he do it?
Ooh.
Yes, he wounds!
He does a wound.
What a guy. He wasn't brave enough to charge Bert, so he was like, you know what, I'll make up for it.
Bill's fate. He's good.
Okay, you're good. Whittling down the fate though, this is good.
Yeah. Shooting is working.
I was so mad at that guy for failing and being a coward, but he's made up for it.
Okay.
On to you.
I get to throw a stone. To make life easy, I'm just going to throw my stone at the guy on the end.
Yep.
I've got a clear line. It just makes life easier.
Oh, wow.
I hit on 4s with my thrown stone, so let's see if he can do some damage. He hits on a 5. So this is a strength 8 stone landing on your head. So I'm going to guess 3s.
Yep.
Got a 6.
He does have fate.
They do all have fate.
Okay, let's find out. He's may as well use his might as well.
Yep. Okay. It's something. It is something.
Just to signify the use of fate and might, we'll put a black band for fate and a green band for might.
Awesome stuff. Now, guess we go into the combat phase.
Combat. What is his fight value?
7.
I will use strike with
What's
Halbarad.
his base?
5.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have strikes, so there's nothing I could do in retaliation. And he's still got all his fate, so no, I'm going to let this ride.
Okay.
Go strike up, see what you get to. That's only a match. It's evens, so that's very good for you at least. In which case,
Okay.
do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it.
I get my 4 attacks then from my monster charge in, and 5 high.
Okay. So.
I mean, I've got 3 might, so we got a very good idea where this is going.
Yep.
Might as well see if you get a 6 though.
Halbarad has 2.
And then you've got 5
12.
more. Oh yeah, they all get 2 attacks, don't they?
Yep. I'll just roll this 6 twice.
Yeah, you got your 6.
6.
Okay, I am 100% using the point of might to take it to a roll off.
Well, it all comes down to this roll off then.
It really does. If I lose this, he may well go straight away.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
Yes! Come on! I needed that so badly.
But we tried.
So
we did try.
You are very fortunate that you took the not trapped ability, because otherwise I'd be getting 24 attacks on you.
Yes.
So yeah, very, very fortunate there. But I do have 12 attacks, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Yes, although I assume your Halbarad's different strength, isn't he?
He has strength 4.
Yeah. So you got 10 attacks with normal.
Everyone is strength 4.
Oh, everyone is strength 4?
Yes.
I'm in danger.
I have to do 5 at a time because we don't have enough dice. First 5 of the Rangers, that's a 6, that's 1 wound. Next 5, that's another 3. And then Halbarad, hang on, there was a 5 there as well, okay?
Okay.
There was a 5. Oh! So that's 3, 4, and 2 5s.
Oh yeah, if you use your 2 might, then that's 6 wounds. He's only got 3 fate. So that's a by Bert. Yeah, 4 straight away, 3 fate. Let's see what happens. So he's lost 2 wounds, so he's only got 1 wound left.
So I'll use one of my ranger's points of might. And he's dead.
Yeah, that was Rangers, not Halbarad, yeah?
Yep, ranger's not Halbarad.
Cool. And you were worried.
To be fair, that went very well.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Doing that charge, I may have completely forgotten you had 2 attacks with each, so I was not expecting that many attacks on me at all.
No?
No, I would not have gone off on his own if I remembered they had 2 attacks.
Yeah, I mean,
So that was a poor tactical decision from misremembering.
I mean, that's only worked out because I had strike with Halbarad, who's...
yeah.
I think he's the only character I have that has it as well, so...
Yeah. No, but I definitely wouldn't have left him on his own against that many attacks if I'd actually thought about it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Arathorn does have it.
Trolls aren't smart, so...
No idea.
He got distracted by something shiny. He was like, ooh.
If you like the look of the dice we've been using here today and would like to get some for yourself, then be sure to head over to baronofdice.com. There you can pick up dice for whatever army it is you play, whether it be in Middle-earth, for 40k, Age of Sigmar, and more. Maybe you just need some D&D dice. Whatever you need, the Baron will have them. You can also order your own custom dice. If you pick anything up, be sure to use the code TTAlliance for 5% off your order. Thanks, as always, to Baron of Dice for the support.
And it's me again.
Ooh. Your choice. Ooh, that is tough, actually. I don't know what I'd do if I were you in this position.
I will take it.
I will take it.
Will I? No, you can take it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very, very 50-50 on that, so it's just a flip of a coin.
Okay, in which case, I'm going to do some thinking.
34, come to me, the line by the great.
I have a plan.
Okay.
It's not a good plan, but it's a plan.
Having a plan is better than not having a plan.
Yeah, I'm basically going to go put Tom's...
Oof, brave boy.
He's going to come up here. And Bill, what do I do with you? I'm going to just kind of chuck him over here and wait and pray to the dice gods, I think.
Makes sense.
It's going to be one of those turns.
Tom just looks so dumb.
Ah! Blimey! Look what's come out of me Uta! It's got arms and legs and everything!
Oh, yeah.
He's like, ooh, men with pointy stick.
Yep.
What do they want?
He just wants to sneeze on one.
Ow! All right, I'll start by moving my dudes over here. This guy is going to move 6 to there.
They're flanking me.
So movement-wise then, these guys move 3. He moves 6 to flank. And these guys, I'm going to go with the same approach as last turn, and I'm not going to move.
Okay.
I'm not particularly scared of Tom. He's the one I thought he was going to die first, to be honest. So the fact that I've taken down Bert...
He was the only one I wanted to hide behind a wall to start with. But you know,
Yeah.
I'm a tactical genius here, and there's plans.
Okay.
Again, not good plans, but plans.
I have my 9 shots again. I will do the one that uses might first.
Okay.
At Tom.
Tom, yep.
Hits.
Yep.
Nothing. Okay, the other 8 then. All into Tom as well.
Okay.
6s required. Oh, that's 2! And I'm going to use a point of might to make it 3.
Then he's dead.
Boom.
All his fate's gone.
Wow. That is savage. Archery has actually done the job for once.
Now, what does that mean?
It means you're broken.
What does that mean?
That you could lose.
I could lose or I could win right now.
Fool of a took.
Oh no!
The plan worked! He fell for the bait of Tom! Yes!
Oh my god.
When does this roll happen?
At the end of the turn. So on a 1 or 2.
I mean, you still got some more shots. Yes! The bait worked!
Oh my god. Alright, okay. For the rest of my shots. The guy that's used his might first.
Tactics.
Oh no. This could be the worst battle report ever. Okay, the guy that shoots his might first hits 5.
Yep.
Hitting on 4s. Oh! I can use 2 of their might. 2 might used. 1 and 2. So that's 2 wounds.
I have 2 fate left with Bill. Okay, so he's only lost one. Okay.
Okay,
So-
and Halbarad as well, finally.
Oh, God, I forgot about him.
He hits. He does nothing. So, on a 1 or 2 right now, you could... The game could end and you win.
Quite dramatically. as
Oh
well.
my god, this would be ridiculous.
I never wanted a 1 or 2 so much in my life.
Judging by how the game's gone, you're going to get it.
No! I lose! But it doesn't mean I lose.
Oh no, you've definitely won. You've won by loads. This is the worst battle ever.
Also the best.
I guess we tally up points then.
See, this is...
Did not think I was going to kill Tom with that warband. That is wild.
I thought there was a good chance because he was only 6s. That's why I wanted everything in him.
Wild.
And yeah, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't realise that, yeah, the game could end. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really expect it to actually end that turn.
No.
But the 2 did it.
That is mad.
The 3 trolls.
Okay, you've won by, I think, about double. So you've scored 12. So I can't win.
So
Yeah.
is that 12 for the central objective?
If you're the only player to have models within 6 inches of the objective, you score 12 victory points. So you've definitely won.
12 on that one. I have my banner.
Neither of us wounded a general. I get...
Yes, you did.
Oh, I wounded him. Okay,
wounded
I get 1. And then I get 3 for breaking you and not breaking. And nothing for the banner. So I get 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so you already scored 2 for the banner. So yeah, 14-4. Oh my god.
On the 14th of March, on your birthday,
On
no
my
less.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Jake.
Can't believe you just did that.
You lost to a 14-pointer.
I played myself.
You did. It goes to show. Play the points.
I was
That's how you win tournaments.
100% sure I was getting annihilated in that. And then I annihilated you and lost heavily.
Yeah, I thought I would do well, and then I forgot about the 2 attacks, which was dumb. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to lose this bad. And then when I realised you were actually too far away, I was like, if I can die quick, that is my way to victory.
Wow.
And it actually came off.
I can't believe that has happened. What, like, in reality, 1 more turn. I just needed that to be a 3 or above.
Yeah, I literally...
Because it's within 6 as well.
Yeah,
So,
I put all my eggs in one basket of...
yeah.
Yeah, I literally put all my eggs in one basket of it.
Yeah, I could have prevented it. Wow. That was the weirdest game of MESBG I've ever played, I think.
Yeah, I think that is a really good example of it's not just about killing.
Yeah.
You've got to play the scenario,
Yeah.
and yeah, yeah.
It's so funny because my strategy was I need to put as many eggs in my archery as possible. You know, that was like go hard with archery early on, and I did, and it went too well.
You went too hard, too fast, and finished too quick.
Story of my life. Well, I guess we call that there. In comparison to recent games, it was very quick. Barely 45 minutes of filming.
Wow, this is going to be it's a different look. We'll see if you guys like this.
Yeah, okay, we'll call it there. Guys, thank you very much for watching on my birthday. Oh no, it was filmed on my birthday. They didn't watch on my birthday, damn it. Too late to send gifts now. Ah, God. Anyway, if you do want to give me a late birthday
my gift
present,
to you is coming late, so...
Fair, yeah. Be like James. If you want to give me a late birthday present, sign up to our Patreon. But in all seriousness, Patreon is where you can get more of us, because who doesn't want that, right? So more MESBG and Warhammer content. We have a weekly podcast that we put out every single week where we just talk hobby stuff and gaming stuff. It's great fun. We've been really enjoying those.
Yes.
Some guests coming soon as well. Yes. We're also looking at doing some narrative type stuff on our Patreon as well. So whether that be RPGs or battle companies, maybe some crusade games for 40k, like some really cool story driven stuff coming to Patreon very, very soon. So yeah, please consider it.
Yes.
If not, liking, subscribing and commenting for free on here also means the world. So yeah, do that. Thanks as always to Forgemaster Minis and Baron of Dice for the sponsorship. Check those out, links will be in the description. Buy some TTA dice, because you know that also supports us.
Yep.
Through Baron of Dice, and use the code that's in the description to get a discount. I think that's everything.
Yeah, I suppose we have a quick mention of our next event.
Yes.
The date, we've put in the date, we're just waiting for the confirmation, but it should be the end of May.
Yep.
Be Shadow and Flame 2. We'll be held in Newport again at the Arena, our new this one.
New venue.
New venue, which there should be 34 tickets available when it goes up. So kind of keep an eye out for that because
It's a GBHL 90.
yes, because last time we didn't actually, it sold out too quick to tell you guys about it.
Yeah.
So this time, giving you a heads up. So keep an eye on like the community page on the social medias and stuff if you're going to want to get tickets.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'm going to go and cry in the corner on my birthday. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time on the Tabletop Alliance.
Bye, guys.